Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK here. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please like, comment, share. Give us a thumbs up. It is you that keeps the channel going. If you're returning to the channel, then I'm so grateful for all your wonderful comments and your lovely energy. You know, it's truly amazing to be able to give you these messages and just to have your great guidance and your great feedback. So thank you for that. Apologies for not doing much on here the last few weeks. I have had so many readings to do and life has been a bit funky, to say the least. It's been a little challenging over these last couple of weeks, and yeah, something had to give, and this is what happened. So I'm gonna try and get back to a more of a regular readings for you, so we can keep supporting each other on this journey. So do remember that with this channel I give away one free reading every month. So anybody that subscribes to the channel and puts a comment in, then you will be entered into the prize draw, and you get a free reading from me. So please do comment, please do share this with people. It helps to get the videos noticed and it helps for the channel to grow. Yeah, so what are we going to do today? We're going to do a Twin Flame, Divine Counterparts, Soul Mate reading, whatever label that you give to it. We're just going to check in and see what's happening to the union of these counterparts. So it's been a while since I've done one of these readings. I'm just going to get some overall energy for us. I'm just going to use the major arcanas here. If you want to see something more regular, then I am on Instagram every day. I am also on Facebook. I have a new Facebook group, the Spiritual Warrior. It's an open group. It's not private. Where we have lots of different things in there. I do more lives on there. So it is different. It's just not a repeat of what you see on Instagram and on here. I try to mix it up on the different platforms. And if you are interested in a private reading, if these readings do resonate with you, then all my offerings are at thespiritualwarrior.uk. So just to remember, just the disclaimer that this is a general collective reading, and if it's not resonating and it's not what's going on for you, then it is not what is going on for you. Tarot, or certainly my tarot readings, are not supposed to tell you anything that you don't already know, but just as much for you to hear the things that resonate with you that you already know with the inside of you, or maybe something that you have forgotten. So it's about our energetic frequency. It's about being ready and able and willing to hear what you're reading and why you've been drawn to this reading at this certain time. You know, everything happens for a reason. So let's just stop my alarm clock. So okay, Spirit, what's the overall energies for these counterparts, please, for my collective? What does my collective need to know? What's their overall energy, please? What's their overall energy, please? Okay. Ooh, we've got the Empress. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we also have Judgment, and also followed by the High Priestess. So a lot of feminine energy coming forth here. It's interesting because it's been personally, it's been a difficult couple of, I was going to say weeks, but actually months. The energies really changed for me with regards to union and its meaning, and it's taken me a while to sort of sit into that energy and frequency, and you know, change the readings slightly that I do, make them more ascension readings, rather than it being about the actual connection and the connection of coming together within the 3D, because I feel that this year has been, it's felt very separate up until this point, and I think a lot of people are very questioning the relationships, the meanings, you know, is this all made up, the feelings. But I feel what has actually been happening is the feminine energy has been rising in the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And, you know, remember that we have both. This is not gender specific. And the Empress is very much about birthing something new. The creativity, the beauty, the femininity, the nature, the harmony, you know, the receiving of the energy. And with the judgment is like the second chance. It's another wake-up call, your rebirth. And I feel that that is what is happening currently, that we've had a shift and we're shifting into this rebirth of the feminine energy, where it's not so dominant, that we can stand back and receive and allow things to come to us and allow things to grow. Okay, I'm gonna get 3 decks. Interesting. So I'm gonna have a look at I'm gonna get an oracle card for the divine feminine and the divine masculine, just to see where they are. So let's have a look at the divine masculine, please. Okay, what's the overall energy for the divine masculine, please, with regards to this connection? The overall energy for the divine masculine with regards to this connection, please. Okay. Relaxation. Nice. Taking it easy. Just sitting back and might not be good for the feminine. What's the overall energy for the divine feminine with regards to this? And we have courage. So very different energies for both of the counterparts at the moment. And I think that that's why it feels like it's a little bit separate. So the divine, I'm going to get, with the, I'm getting just, I feel that the last couple of moons, full moons and new moons, actually with this energy, have an epiphany is the word that I'm getting. Has been a shift, has been a wake-up call in whatever is going on for the divine masculine, and they're just kind of sort of sitting back in that energy. They quite like it. It's been a shake-up, but I feel that it's been a shake-up actually in a good way. For the divine feminine, I get that it's been a little bit more of a rocky road, purging some other layers and having to sort of dig deep actually in feeling that it's been actually they say like another battering. I'm really being drawn to the waves of, you know, how they're sort of crashing in, and you know, really doing the deep dives and really understanding who you are and wanting to go with the flow. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's just pull some cards on the joint energies, the current joint energies of this connection, please. Current joint energies of this connection. Okay, what do we need to know? The current joint energies of this connection, please. Current joint energies of this connection, please. Current joint. Whoa! Okay, that went flying out. Okay, we've got the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, I'm hearing it's still under wraps. I feel that there is lacking in confidence on both parties. Disappointment. It feels like disappointment under wraps. Okay, tell me more about the 6 of Wands for the joint. Yeah. Okay. And one more, please. So it feels like things are being... it's like it's not being shown, it's not being revealed, it's not, people don't know, it's not like this is out in the open, that this people know about this relationship. It's like true feelings are being kept under wraps, and actually this is bringing about much sadness, much disappointment to both parties, much anxiety, much it's sorrow. And I feel that that's kind of where the energies are. I feel that it's going through. It almost feels like, how do I come back to this? It feels that there's a lot of questioning with this Nine of Swords. How do I mend this? How do I fix this? You know, real sorrow. We've got the Nine of Cups, which is your wishes fulfilled, but it can also be overindulging. And when it's in reverse, that you can, you know, maybe you're taking that away, maybe you are stripping that away and sitting with the actual emotions that are underneath. Okay, that's it. You know, stopping what you were doing to not feel it, and that I feel that the moons have been heightened in that, into bringing that to the forefront, in making things very clear of why you've been doing what you've been doing for your entire life, and that has brought about a big realization, a lot of anguish, a lot of like, oh my God, what I've been doing. That's what I'm hearing in my ear. It's like a whisper, what have you been doing? But what is coming forth is reciprocity, it's balance, it's support, it's things being made right, sharing, reward that's coming in the current energy. Okay, let's have a look. What's happening with the Divine Masculine? What's the current energy? What's the headspace? Let's do headspace, heart space. Headspace currently for the Divine Masculine with regards to this connection. The current headspace of the Divine Masculine with regards to this connection, please. Current headspace for the Divine Masculine. Okay, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. God, these are flying out. And we've got the Prince of Cups in reverse. Okay, one more please. Ace of Swords. Ten of Wands. Whoa. Wow. I feel that the energy of the Divine Masculine, saying to me the bottom of the deck, is it's very jumpy. It's like the cards are flying out. I'm dropping them. I'm getting very dry in my throat. It's like, don't put the focus on me. It feels like that. Yeah. But it's like the distraction of work, the distraction of whatever it is, it's no longer doing it. There's like boredom. And what they're really bringing to me is, it's like, especially in this card, so this deck is really interesting. So even though it was in reverse, what they're saying is that, so we had the Five of Pentacles at the top, which is, so if it's in reverse, it's like things are improving, things are improving with regards to what was happening. The Two of Pentacles is about trying to get balance, but in reverse it's just feeling out of balance. And then we've got the Single Pentacle, which is about new beginnings. But I feel that it feels like there's that like kind of lost opportunity again. It's like you're working hard, but you're putting all the effort into this one pentacle, when actually the two are sat there. The two are just waiting to be moved in. Like the three is like the two sides of the coin, is what they're saying, merging into the one coin. It's like when you heat up the gold, you can mold it into whatever it is you want. And that's what the masculine is realizing, but that is causing almost a pause in, you know, when it's like you get an understanding, it's like, oh my God, I know what I've done, and feeling the vulnerability of that, and that's what I'm getting. But I feel that that's kind of where they are. So there's a greater understanding to this connection and what it is and how it can be merged and how it works and how it wakes you up and how it is so more than just a normal they're showing me like names. So it's like they're showing me my name on the side of a car or on the side of a display ad, and it's like, so wherever they're like, no, I'm going to get you out of my mind, this is just can't be. It's like they can't, if they're being shown signs and symptoms, I don't know what symptoms is. Signs, they're being shown signs anyhow, and that has brought a wake up. It has enabled them to open their heart, which has been it's like the heart has melted, because they're bringing me to this melting gold again. It's a really, really interesting energy. It's brought up some childhood issues, it's brought up some vulnerability, and that has brought, the vulnerability has brought about the heavy burden. They don't like to feel vulnerable, they like to feel in control, this certain segment of the divine masculine. They're taking some time. The Four of Cups is very interesting because it really feels like this relaxation card. It's like they're taking some time out. And, you know, we've got the Ace of Cups here, and we've almost got the Ace of Pentacles. It's the Ace of Pentacles on his own, and then we've got the Ace of Swords. It's like the new beginning is there. It's right on the precipice. It's right there. Just look up. Look up. They want a new start. They want communication. They want this breakthrough, and to change, to cut out what doesn't serve them, to cut out this feeling of not feeling happy, to cut out this feeling of this constant anxiety, and to really wanting to move forward and to gain the happiness that they had. That's, wow, wasn't expecting that. Okay, where's the heart space with regards to this union? Where's the heart space? Heart space. Wow. Okay, we've got the Princess of Pentacles. So this is the Page of Pentacles. So this is, you know, starting something new, some news. Really being drawn to the sun. I mean, this is very much like the Sun card here. It's like the sun is breaking through. It's like the heat is breaking through. It's like the revelation, the success, the happiness, understanding that the happiness can happen, that you've just got to allow it. And again, there's the pentacle. There's the single pentacle with this in new, tangible, solid, stable beginnings, a breakthrough. This is what I'm getting from the sun. It's like the path has come from the breakthrough, the realization. So okay, which is the only pentacle that we don't have? We've got the cup. This is like we've got the pentacle, we've got the sword. Oh, we don't have the wand. Okay, tell me more about the heart space for the divine masculine, please. Tell me more about the heart space for the divine masculine. Got the Queen of Cups in reverse. We've got the Fool. Tell me about this Queen of Cups in reverse. Whoa! Wow, these cards, this energy. Yeah. Okay, one dropped on the floor. I'm not going to take it. Okay, wow. Okay, jumpy energy from the divine masculine. Okay, tell me about this Queen of Cups in reverse, please. On the floor again. Okay, so the princess, and the princess is the page in this deck. So this new energy that's coming, and that's why they're sitting back a little bit, just letting this settle in, but knowing that they want to jump forward. It's interesting that this deck again, because look at the suns that's in here. haven't used this deck for ages and ages, and the dog's almost like pushing him off the cliff. It's like, go, stop thinking about it, stop overthinking about it, just go, just jump. The sun is on the other side. The sun has led you to this moment. The sun has led you down this path, and now you're on the precipice of just knowing that you just take one more step and it's there, and communication come in, and all this new start is right there for you. Is no longer to carry this burden up the hill, up the tower, to fall out the tower again. It's like you have to realize that this new energy is a good energy. You don't need to stand back. You don't need to just seek the clarity before you step forward. It's like you don't need to have all the answers before you go in, because until you take the leap of faith, you never know what's going to happen. It's like the Queen of Cups is like, it can be overbearing and demanding in its reverse. Give me a card. Okay. Well, that just fell out. Why do you think that it's overbearing and demanding and jealous? Because that's how you're perceiving it. That's the own entrapment that you have. You know, you can take off your blindfolds, you can take off the ropes, you can walk through the swords. It's all there for you to be free. You just have to decide that you want to be free. You just have to decide that you want to take that leap. So I feel that there's a little bit back and forth energy with the Divine Masculine at the moment. I feel that they're on the precipice of a breakthrough, definitely through, and the overall energy is that relaxation. It's that kind of Four of Swords, Four of Cups energy, just taking time to myself, just taking time to kind of get used to this, you know, building my foundation up again, knowing that actually with this relationship, with this foundation, is that it can just be molded into whatever, not I want, but whatever it is we want, because we're just there and we merge as one. We don't need to feel left out in the cold. We don't need to feel that this has got nowhere to go. Balance is coming in. Coming back to the overall energy, balance is coming in. Okay, let's see where the Divine Feminine is regards to the current connection. Where's her headspace with regards to this current connection, please? Headspace, please, for the Divine Feminine. Headspace for the Divine Feminine, please. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords, so that's really interesting. So, conflict, self-sabotage, gone into your head. One more, please. Okay, that one doesn't want to go. Okay, we've got the Knight of Materials. What have we got here? The Six of Materials. So here, interesting. So we've got, you know, the Six of Pentacles, which is the joint energy. The Divine Feminine is balancing up her energy from feeling that she's actually caused her own self-sabotage in going to her head, in feeling that she needs to have courage, where, you know, vulnerability is your greatest asset. Vulnerability is not about being weak. Vulnerability is about courage. Vulnerability is about taking a risk. It's about letting go of the self-sabotage. It's about letting go of the regret. It's about stepping in to, that reciprocity. And I get that when it's fear. That's the fear that's coming up. That's the fear that's being released. Going into the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and steady. You know, they're not afraid to move forward, but kind of take their time with it. They don't go rushing in. They want to kind of pick the flowers and see the flowers bloom and look right and have it look in a certain way. And it's that stable foundation. It's laying the foundations. And I feel the Divine Feminine is laying the foundations for her own life as well. Where's her heart space with regards to the Divine Masculine, please? Heart space for the heart space for the Divine Feminine with regards to the Divine Masculine. Okay, there you go. So we've got 2 5s. So change coming about. change from difficulty, really. We've got the Magician, and we have that in reverse, and we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so this is the Five of Swords. So okay, so this was the Five of Cups. Sorry, I was thinking this was the Five of Swords. So that's the disappointment. That's a disappointment from the own entrapment. Disappointment from not recognizing the mirroring that's going on here, not recognizing what you put out, you get back, not realizing that you have everything that you need to create everything that you want. I feel that you feel that there's some untrustworthiness in here. You're just not clear on where this is because you're not seeing anything. I feel that this has been a time, and that you feel that the Emperor, the masculine energy, has not stepped forward. You feel that there is a rigidity, a stubbornness to what is being shown to you, and that has brought about... Okay, let's get one with the Magician is in reverse, please. Why don't you feel that you can manifest this? What's changed for the Divine Feminine? Oh, look, we've got the Fool upright, and we've got the Fool in reverse. We've got the Nine of Inspiration, which is the Nine of Wands. Tired, you know, and very much you've got the Ten of Wands. You know, the Nine of Wands is about, you know, putting up that emotional wall, a long and arduous journey, tired. The Ten of Wands is more about the burden, and we've got the Six of Emotions. This is also came up in reverse, and that's about letting go of the past, the need to let go of the past so you can actually let down your walls, to let down your guard. And then when you do that, you're going to get the Fool. The Fool is then going to jump into its upright, and you can take leaps and steps forward. We've got the Fool in exactly the same place as the Divine Masculine has got the Fool, so still an awful lot of mirroring that is going on here. So let's just tune back into the joint energies and see where that is from. That is, oh, these are all upside down. The joint energies, where is that going moving forward, please? The joint energies of this connection for my collective. Okay, the cards are all... How did that happen? Bear with me. Goodness, how on earth did this happen? And it's really interesting. I'm doing this and I'm getting incredibly breathless, out of breath. I feel that's like that Nine of Swords energy, that anxiety that's coming up. Okay, where's the joint energies for this connection moving forward for my collective, please? Where's the joint energies? So I'm kind of getting this from the Divine Feminine. It's like I can't keep surging forward. I can't keep doing this for the both of us. I've done it for so long. I've had faith. I've had utter faith. I've stood, and actually there feels like there's a lot of pain that's being released actually from the Divine Feminine. It feels like there's just some old layers that are coming up, but the emotional state feels very much like I can't do this anymore. If I don't see anything in this plane, I can't do this. That's the voices that I'm getting. Okay, let's see this connection moving forward, please. The energies moving forward, please. For my own sanity is what I'm hearing. I can't keep doing this for my own sanity. Okay. So moving forward, wow. Oh my. Okay. Two of Cups. Union. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is about distraction. But we've also got the Chariot. Just tell me why the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles is in reverse, please. I have a card on the Page of Pentacles. Not wanting to rush in too quickly, not wanting to say the wrong thing. It's a little bit of like, God, I want to perfect my skill. I want to understand. I want to make sure that I do it right. I want to make sure that I don't mess it up again. Can you see how quick my voice has become? It's like that this is coming through, and it's like, you know, I want this, but I've made so many mistakes in the past that I want to make sure that this is completely balanced. I want to make sure that I've got my skill perfected, that I don't come in and say the wrong things. When I come in and say the wrong things, I don't transform, I mess it up, I pull back, because it just it stops me from taking that leap, stops me from moving forward. And I can see that the sun is behind me. I can feel that the sun is behind me, pushing me forward, heating it up, so I go into the right direction. And not only is the sun behind me, I also see that the sun is in front of me with this connection. And it's like I get to a place and then I can't speak. I don't know what to say, because it feels like it's all so it's so overpowering. It's so it's everything I want. And then when that energy passes, what comes up is it's not anxiety, it's almost like pain. It's like the pain of what's happened, the pain of not being together, the pain of regret. Okay, let's get some guidance. I'm being drawn to the Moonology deck, as we have just had the new moon. And I didn't do a new moon reading. For all those that joined me on the cacao ceremony, thank you. It was really, really lovely. I'm going to send you the recording soon. Just getting round to that. So, okay. Guidance, please, for the Divine Masculine. Guidance for the Divine Masculine, please. Guidance for the Divine Masculine, please. Believe in the impossible. Yes. Guidance for the Divine Feminine, please. Have faith in your dreams. Wow. And for the journey, please. Nothing is yet set in stone, and communication is the key. Absolutely. It's calling for the feminine aspect to have faith, move back into the faith of dreams, and for the masculine to also have faith, to believe in the impossible, to believe that this can be fixed, that this can be reunited, that you can step forward, that you will have the right things to say, and that you just need to go and step forward and step into your heart and believe when you start to speak, Spirit will come through you. You have to believe that Spirit will come through you. And that will happen when you go into your heart space. So I hope that you found that useful. I leave you there with so much love, so much light. And I'll speak to you again soon.